Hey, what's up everybody? Just want to make a quick video on how to test your fuel pump in a GY6. So here's my fuel pump. It's not really a fuel pump, it's more like a vacuum operated fuel valve. It doesn't really pump anything, it just lets fuel go through. So off the bat, if you have a little trouble trying to start your scooter, maybe it's not idling right, you can go straight to this intake vacuum hose right here. So this vacuum hose goes right up here. Here's the vacuum side. Here's the fuel side. So first you go to this vacuum line. If you pull this off and you have fuel coming out of it, you know your fuel pump is bad. So if you have any fuel in this vacuum line, you're looking at a new fuel pump. Now, if your fuel pump isn't like mine, a lot of the time they'll just be screwed onto the bottom of your gas tank. Might not be able to see it. I just have a line coming straight off of it. But sometimes they'll have a fuel pump that screws right onto the bottom of the tank. So if you can't find it inside the body, it's probably on the bottom of the gas tank. So say you pull that vacuum hose off, everything's good. Go to the second line, the fuel line, and you're going to pull that off the carb. And you should have fuel coming out of it. It's probably hard to see. There it goes, it's dripping out. So if you don't have fuel coming out of it, you might have a bad fuel pump, or you have a vacuum leak. So just check your hoses, make sure they're good. But if there's no fuel inside that vacuum hose, and you have fuel in the fuel line, it's a good sign. Let me just try to get this hose where you can see it. So to test the fuel pump, once you've checked everything else, I have the fuel hose unplugged right here. I'm going to put the key in the bike. I'm going to crank it over. Let's see. When I crank it over, you should see fuel coming out. So when I cranked it, fuel came out. So I know my fuel pump's good. Hope it helps you guys out. Catch you guys on the next video. Later.